Good morning, friends. Be swapping over in 1 second. Trying to log into something real quick. It's not letting me log in. I don't know. There we go. Good morning, everybody. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team. Hopefully, everybody's having a great start to their week. I know it is definitely a Wednesday, but to me, this is the start of my week thus far. Other people have weekends. I have weekdays. Guys, how is everybody doing? What's everybody up to? What's new? What's all that other jazz and stuff like that? Give me the lowdown, guys. Give me the lowdown. We got a cool show for you guys, and we're going to be doing a bunch of cool products and all that other stuff. I am setting up, going to send out a media blast real quick to everybody to tell them we are live. With that, of course, we definitely want people to know we're over here, we're up, and we're doing this. So let's make sure why. Oh, it's finicky. Okay, we'll get it. We'll post it now. All right. Media blast just went out, guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna start the show. We're gonna show you guys some cool products. We're actually gonna start off with the Anker product line. We're going to show you guys the Cosmos laser. Now, this is a 4K laser projector that Nate did for us. Now, we're going to be showing you guys the video while I talk about the 4K laser projector. Now, this, of course, is the video right here, which is a cool little video that Nate did. Now, this projector is a beast of a projector, honestly. 2200 ANSI lumens brightness, which is just phenomenally bright with that, which is amazingly cool. Because with that, guys, 2200 ANSI lumens means you're going to be able to see this even with lights on, and that's what you really want with a projector. You don't have to sit completely in the dark all the time, which I don't mind, but sometimes people don't like that. Now, this, of course, is a smart projector. It's Android TV 10.0. It does have, of course, a dongle that comes with it and everything else on that as well. It's a really cool little piece. 1 second, guys. With that, guys, it's a great piece of technology. It has the remote control, has everything you would expect with this. Now, it is 100% REC 709 with this 2x brighter, 1x8 lens. It's a 1001 contrast ratio with this, of course. Now, going to get into it. The Android TV 10.0 is going to give you access to over, I'm going to say 7,000 plus apps, over 400,000 movies without a problem. Now, since you do have Android TV, you technically could do the Amazon Luna app and video game off of this if you wanted. Now, yes, you can connect up video game consoles to this. Now, with this projector, it's got what's called intelligent environmental adaptation for the eye guard, screen fit, keystone correction. It is Dolby Digital sound. It is a 1.27 to 1 throw ratio of at 150 inches screen. Now, the HDR contrast is a 1001 contrast ratio with the HDR10. It also has two 10-watt speakers and two 5-watt tweeters to give you guys 30 watts of speaker power, which is going to actually produce a good amount of sound quality for you to watch the movies on hand. Hey, Ship Roman, what's up, buddy? Now, it does have an HDMI input, a USB-A, an AC plug, and of course, inlet, a Bluetooth connectability, and Wi-Fi connectability as well. Of course, guys, where it's at is it's just a big, beautiful piece of technology. It is an amazing projector. You guys are going to see right here when he does it on the wall, it's filling up the whole wall, and it is super bright, just vibrant. Right here, you're going to watch it just pop from the pops. It's got those blacks where it needs to. And when it goes into it, it's super bright. If you guys need a projector that's going to do well, this is an amazing option. It's actually 20% off today, which is a good deal. Now, maybe you guys don't want that variation or style. You want like a portable handheld one. Well, we got the Anker Nebula Capsule 3. That is not what I was trying to show you guys. Not sure where that link just came from, but that was pretty good. I will admit that's pretty good. Oh, that was the wrong product link. Let's grab this. We're going to show you guys this right here.
The Anker Nebula
Capsule 3. Now, the Anker Nebula Capsule 3 is a projector I did. Now, this is, of course, 1080p projector. Now, 1080p, of course, is going to do what you need as you need it, but in a palm-sized package, less than 2 pounds, right? I will do a 120-inch screen, 2.5 hour battery life on this. It is rechargeable. Now, it is full 1080p, which is nice. Still 100% REC 709 color. It, of course, is less than 2 pounds in weight, the size of a soda can. 6 hours of music playtime if you just want to use it as a Bluetooth speaker. It even has, of course, Android TV with this one, of course. Now, the Android TV with this one is TV 11, so you have even access to more apps and TV stations. Now, this is 300 ANSI lumens brightness, which is actually quite bright for the size of this product. Still has, of course, the IEA, which is Intelligent Environmental Adaptation, but this is a laser LP or laser digital projector. What's up, Ulrich? How you doing, buddy? Oh, man, it's just one of them things. Now, we're going to talk about some stuff, right? It is, of course, can work at 40 inches all the way up to 120 inch, 500 to 1 contrast ratio, Bluetooth connectability, one 8-watt speaker that does 360-degree sound, has an HDMI input so you can connect up, of course, let's say, Nintendo Switch, an Xbox, or anything else. Of course, is there, of course, skin version right here is your color test. Look how bright this one is. This is actually super bright for the mini projector, which is just phenomenal. Now, do bear with me, guys, as we do this because I did not, for some reason, my wireless charger quit working, so I have to plug in my iPhone to actually have it running, so we're going to change over. But if you need a projector, guys, Anker's got you covered with both of those right there. Now, with that being said, if you have a projector, and we're going to go into this, if you got a projector, you might need a projector stand. So we're going to show you guys the Viozen projector stand right here, and this is kind of cool little piece, right?
PC Phil here for the Dragon Blockers.
It's a Phil video.
For you this Viozen projector stand. This is everything that comes in the package. You got your 6-pound base, very heavy duty base with a nice glass surface top on there. And on the bottom here, you have these 4 rubber padded feet for grip. Got the Viozen logo and branding there as well. You got your 2 extension bars. There's a tray for either a remote control or a cell phone. This is the stand that goes on the tray. It's a magnetic tray, so it will stay. And also the projector attachment that can pivot in any which direction. Just turn this little knob right here to loosen it, and then you can.
Guys, bear with me.
Little projector in
I do see it. I will deal with
any
it.
direction you want to. With this 360-degree ball, when you find your setting, you just tighten that up. Let me assemble this for you real quick. We'll just take the bottom shaft here. We'll put it onto the base, and then you take your second extension bar and go into that base as well. The end of it right here. This is a very nice aluminum stand. This is a 34.65-inch stand for your projector. Very top, we can put the projector mount right on there, screw that on, and then that's all nice and secure. You'll need to put the adapter plate on the pole before putting the contact point on the very top here, so you can slide it onto the pole. So
I apologize, everybody over there that saw those posts.
On there. And you can simply adjust this by turning this little screw here to adjust the height of where you want the tray to sit. Clamp it back in, tighten it up. Take your metal tray, put that right on top, and then you can take your remote control for your projector or your cell phone, put it right onto that tray there so you know where it's at. So it's a very nice, very heavy. This bottom plate comes in at 6 pounds. The whole rod is all aluminum, very strong, sturdy metal. On the back here you have a set screw. Tighten it even farther. After you can stick an Allen key in there, tighten up that set screw, and not worry about it falling. Let's get this installed and see how well it works. So here I've gone ahead and mounted up my Anker Nebula projector on the stand here. It's not going anywhere. It's super sturdy. So as you can see, this thing works absolutely great. This 6-pound base is super sturdy. You can use this indoors. You can even use it outdoors. It's a very sturdy aluminum. You got your little metal tray right there to put the remote, or if you want to put a cell phone there. And you've got your projector sitting on here. Very adjustable. Again, if you wanted to turn it to an angle or whatnot, you can just turn this little knob right here, loosen it. If you want to angle it up, down, or even go 45 to a 90-degree angle. If you want to go landscape mode, or portrait mode. Turn that nice and tight, and then if you want to set the set screw on the other side to make it even tighter, highly recommend having one of these if you have a projector and you show a lot of movies,
I can't delete it.
You need to take it with you. You can use it camping if you want to take it with you. I've got this hooked up to my EcoFlow power bank, completely wireless, and this thing is working absolutely great, super sturdy, and I highly recommend having this. Very nice looking design. I'm going to be using this a lot. This is a 34.
So really cool little projector stand, guys, right there from Viozen. If you guys are looking for something like that, definitely check that out. Now with that, of course, we're going to show you guys another Viozen product. This is Rafa. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Now we're going to show you guys the Viozen tablet stand for your desk as well. Another really cool little product from them that you might enjoy right here. Now,
for the Dragon bloggers.
It's a Phil video. I really don't need Phil to talk this one over. It's pretty much, guys, a tablet stand, right? You will have to, of course, to pull it out of the box, kind of put it together, like, you know, sort of type of stuff, right? But with this, you're going to be able to hold a 4.5-inch all the way up to a 13-inch tablet. That means, yes, you can hold your phone with this. Now, of course, you do have the cell phone height adjustment where you can use a suction cup or you can use the actual stand, the weighted stand at the bottom. Now, the weighted stand base actually has a pen holder for this. Now, this is an articulated arm, so it can articulate and adjust in certain angles if you need. It does come with the Allen key, so you can actually adjust it and move it with that as well. And that's kind of cool to have all these pieces accessorized. Now with it, of course, the suction cup is approximately 4 inches by, I think, 5 inches in size, so it is a big suction cup. The universal holder, like I said, it's about 5.5 all the way out, max to about 8.6 inch, which is going to hold about 13-inch tablet on hand. Now you do have a 10-inch height of articulation with the arm and about a 6-inch length of reach on the other articulation of the other part of the arm with this. You will, of course, use the ball pivot point to connect it up. You will then pop it in, and then you will use the slide arms to latch onto your device. If it's a phone, it's a phone. If it's a tablet, it's a tablet. You can do that because of the different angles with it. Now, when you're using it with the phone, your phone's going to go long ways inside the clamp. It's not going to go in the shorter way. It's just the way it works. But it's a really nice little piece, simply used right here. You guys can see there. He's setting it up, clipping it up. Now he's going to show you guys it with the suction cup, because the suction cup's actually really strong. It is a screw style suction cup, so it is a multi-style. So you'll stick it to the window. It has extra sticky adhesive there, or to whatever else you want. You'll then screw on the plastic piece, and that's going to suction down it even tighter. By doing that, it's going to pull the suction extremely strong, and that's what you really want with that. And then you just slide the actual arm onto this, and you are set up with that as well. That means you guys can probably stick it to the side of your computer case, your fridge, or other flat surfaces. Just remember, guys, a textured surface is not going to connect properly like you would expect. Right there is how you put the phone in, and tablet would be vice versa the other direction. But easily, simply put, you can put nice large devices in this and use it. So Viozen, how you doing, Ship? What is Ship Roman up to, man? Oh, man. Ship Roman, what's up, buddy? What's new, my man? Up next, we do have a triple monitor set from QQH. Another Phil product, of course. Really cool product. We're going to show you guys.
The Dragon bloggers in here, I'm very excited to show.
Right here, guys, this is going to be a 1080p QQH X70A. Now, this, of course, is going to weigh approximately about 3.5 to 4 pounds. Now, it is a 16:9 aspect ratio with 1920 by 1080p with 16.7 million colors contrast ratio. Now, the color temperature, of course, 6500K with that. Now, triple monitor stand comes with, of course, and has all the cabling you're going to need for this device. And I kind of like that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it wasn't just me, Justin. All right, I was wondering what the heck that was about. Now with it, guys, this is a cool one. Now you have the 14-inch monitors. Will fit anywhere from 12-inch to 16-inch laptops. Compatible with Mac OS, Windows, and Android, of course, with this. Now, USB-C connection or USB-A to USB-C connection, that's up to you. It has a menu button and it has everything else that you would need with that, and it's just one of them things. Now, a whole 180-degree rotation, which means you guys can put it in multitude of modes. First and foremost, mirrored, portrait, or second screen mode. You can also flip it backwards and use it as like a conference mode, which that I kind of like that conference mode positioning, right? Now, it does have a kickstand. Now, it is 16.7 million colors. Does have low blue light corrections inside it. 72% RGB coloration, 16.9 aspect ratio, and a 14-inch display on two different sides. It's a beautiful little piece of technology. Right here, you guys are also going to see him kind of like set it up, connect it up, and go in and around. He's going to show you guys it connected to, of course, to another laptop. He's going to show you guys start showing both screens. Shows you how to put the drivers on with the drivers, of course. And then once it's connected in, you're up and having it viewed. Go into your settings, set it up as just a mirror, or if you want it separate, pick monitor. Now, I do apologize, guys. Oh, look, yeah, it's a PC Phil video. That's right, Phil. It's definitely a PC Phil video. James is not here, though, buddy. James left. He checked out weeks ago. He's sitting here trying not to cough and sneeze and all the other things. It's got a $40 clippable coupon, too, on this, so you could save yourself a few bucks. There we go. Instead of sneezing, I yawn. Guys, QQH, great little triple monitor set right there if you need. Now we're back over to the Viozen 3-in-1 selfie desktop.
This is the Viozen 3-in-1 selfie desktop stand. It's height adjustable and the overhead 8-inch LED ring light. And it has many parts to put it together. So you see, you can put your tablet.
If you're happy and you know it, where's Sheila? What's up with the Amazon just killed the video? Hey, Victoria. Bear with me, guys. Not sure what's going on. Amazon just went wonky, or it was me? You guys see the video? Hear anything? Huh. About to go to sleep. What's up with that? Why would you go to sleep? Yeah, that's not me. That's definitely not me. It's not my end, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, I know. It's not me. I'm trying to get it to work while doing this as well, and there's nothing I can do about the video. All right. You know what? Don't need a video, guys. You need a selfie desktop light with, of course, monitor and phone stand. Viozen's got you covered with that one. Nothing I can do about that. I do apologize to everybody. That is one thing that's out of my control with that one. But we can move on to the next product that I can actually show you guys live. And I'm trying to hook it up as I'm doing this while trying to get the other video to go. It's just one of the things. We're going to talk about this nice little, microphone set from Anker, the Ankerwork M650s. Now, the Ankerwork M650s are just a phenomenal mic set. Now,
what you probably don't realize is I'm actually using that microphone right now. So that's what you're hearing everything from. If you guys want, you guys can see the control right there showing that we do have two mics working. The second mic, of course, is down here. It's a disc size mic. I will press this little button on the side, put it into mute mode. Now it's just single microphone. does, of course, have removable disc, has a nice little clip system to clip it onto your shirt, or it has a magnet position as well, so you can magnetically stick it on there. Now, you do have, of course, multitude of ways to use this setup. First and foremost, you guys can use it like I am right here, to actually use it this way, and that's connected through a cable through your PC. Yeah, you're definitely probably would have to with that, because I'm not technically set up for this microphone for streaming. My actual, we changed a whole bunch of stuff, so I haven't been through everything to fix everything. So you probably had to turn it up somewhat, but it looks like it's peaking on my end, which is kind of cool. I mean, or I can just start talking a little bit higher or volume, right? How about that? You want me to talk right here? Just go right into this microphone. That's the microphone in action, right?
Now, of course, with that, guys, we can pop it off. We can go back to the other microphone, which is kind of cool. We're gonna just do this. Now, with this, you guys have 2 microphones and a charging kit. It's right here that works, right? We also have an adapter, because we can actually use this on our phones. So if we want to, we just connect this right here, put an adapter on and plug it into our iPhones and use it as an iPhone microphone. Now, a lavalier microphone set like this is actually really nicely well done. Now, what's even better is they got a USB-C connector that can do that as well on top of it. Now, with it, you do have windsocks, touch control, nice battery life, and of course the charging case that works out well. So the Ankerwork M650 lavalier microphones are definitely a go-to. But like Victoria said, you guys probably had to turn your volumes up slightly with that one. And that's because we had a whole bunch of conflicting softwares the other day. So we had to remove some software. And when I did that, I haven't gone back through and readjusted everything for all of my product. We're getting there as we go. It's just one of them things. But lavalier microphones, Anker, great little piece. She just wanted to hear me speak up and talk straight into the microphone. That's all it was. What do we have? I think we got a Reolink system. This is going to be the full NVR system with 4 cameras. Huh. I'm going to tell you guys that I have no live sound. I lost everything. Right here, Reolink, right? Reolink setup. Cool little camera here. We're definitely going into our sound, so bear with me, guys. I just lost all sound, all feedback, everything. So trying to fix this. What if it's not? Huh. So I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. So is it my stream freezing or the video that I'm showing while doing the stream? Please, a little more detail for that. I would love to know. So, yeah. It's not me. That is actually Amazon itself, and I'm not sure what's going on here. So, this is going to be an issue. Issue. Let's try this. Here, and inside this box. How about that? There we go. Reolink 12 megapixel wired security camera system. Now, this 5-piece kit is technically 4 cameras and, of course, the NVR or the recording device, which is also your viewing device with this. Now, you do get 4 of the cameras. Each camera is a 12 megapixel UHD power over Ethernet style device. Now, you also get, of course, the actual device itself, the NVR. The NVR is, of course, a 2 terabyte system that does come pre-installed with that hard drive, so you're good there if you need. Now, I'm going to grab out the device. I'm going to set it aside real quick. I'm going to show you guys that, but it does come with a couple things. First and foremost, your HDMI cable.
This HDMI cable, so you can connect it up to your TV or a monitor if you want to view.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it's on my end or not my end.
With the power cables and a few extra pieces in this box over here. The actual extra pieces is, of course, a mouse to control the device, your power cable to power it up.
So do bear with me as I check something, guys. I'm trying to see if it's my end.
Your modem, so you have that also. And then you have the power brick, and we're not going to worry about the power brick. That's just a standard power brick. You then have, of course, the device itself. 2 terabytes inside here, guys. So you're good with that. Nice hard drive space. You have full functionality of controlling it. Right over here, you can actually pop through your menu, play, and select. You also have
somebody send me Mountain Dew
to show you guys your or infrared lighting or lights, LED lights, to show your
That's
power,
not my
your
end.
HD drive, your USB port on the front. Good. And on the back, of course, you do have some connectabilities. You have 8 camera connections, so you do have 8 PoEs, and these are your...
Now, PoE is power over Ethernet. It does take an RJ45 connection to do this. It is weird talking about yourself, talking about stuff. Sometimes. I was actually trying to fix my issue with my computer. I thought it was my end, and it's not mine. Good night, Victoria. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, we're having slight technical issues, and I was trying to solve that while letting the video play because I don't really talk over my videos. So that's just one of those things. NVR system means you have access to all your videos that is being recorded through the security system right on your own hard drive. Now, yes, there's still an app that you can access. It's just one of those things. Now, with it, of course, you have all of the camera gear, the cabling, and, of course, a mouse and keyboard that you're going to run this off of. You will need a monitor, so you can hook it up to a TV. That's up to you. Or hook it up to an actual monitor. That is also up to you. Does came with RJ45 cables. Right there is, of course, a long cable. Now, you're probably like, well, there are 4 cameras. Well, they do come with 4 cables. So you have the cables for these kits, has all the mounting hardware, has, of course, the cameras, has, of course, the actual recording system. Right there is your wall mounting system. Now, you can spin that off, connect it up to the wall, then you'll spin it back on, and then you'll mount it to the wall. It's that simple. It's legitimately that simple. 2-way audio, so you can listen in or talk through them if you really need to. Now, you don't always need 2-way audio. Right there's, of course, your microphone and your everything. It has, of course, daylight style like night vision. It has LEDs built in. You can turn the LEDs on. Multi-piece kit, great piece kit. I do recommend adding extra cameras, like a doorbell camera. Reolink has that. Or maybe you guys want a garage camera. They have that as well. Or maybe you guys just want another indoor camera or outdoor camera. They have it all. It's a full kit. This one just comes with 4 12-megapixel cameras and, of course, the NVR system and that weird guy smiling right there on camera. He's really weird. Now, right here, of course, is a Sheila video. This, of course, is the Phanteks X9 Ultra. The Phanteks X9 Ultra is an air compressor with, of course, lighting and a large display. Now, on top of that, it's also a power bank. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. A power bank. Now, it's about $200 price tag, which isn't bad, but can, of course, air inflate tires in no time at all. Has the needles, and of course, with that. You can also get it with the tire repair kit. You can also get it with, of course, carrying bag, or vice versa. Has it all. This is a 6 times faster inflator with digital gauge. It's going to read out pretty well with this. You should be able to do about a 33-inch tire from 30 PSI to 35 PSI in under 30 seconds without a problem. Now, you can do, of course, that 92.5 watt-hours of power, which means you guys can actually charge devices off of it. You should be able to do about 25 tires from a car that, if you're only putting 5 pounds of pressure in, about 25 tires. All right, that's where I'm going with this. If you are literally filling it up from, of course, low, you're not going to get that. The lighting does, of course, warm light, cold light, SOS pattern. You also have 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, and all the connectability that you would want from a little piece like this. So that is a great option for you right there, the Phanteks X9, and thanks to Sheila.
You're drawing up a storm with your stylus pen, but you want to protect your iPad. Well, what do you grab? You grab the
guys. One sec while it's playing. I'm grabbing the
protection screen. Now, this is actually kind of cool because this is going to help protect your screen with this. Now, this is a magnetic style device, so you're going to pop that open. You're going to be greeted with this little plastic sleeve. Now, this means you can put it back in here and protect it later. Now, when you pull it out, of course, you're going to have one piece of technology inside here with this. Now, this, of course, is your magnetic screen. Literally, this is just going to magnetically stick to the front of your iPad. Now, there is, of course, a plastic shield on this, guys, that you'll have to peel off with this to get it to set. You'll literally pull this off, and now the magnet is now magnetically stickable to stick to your iPad. Now, once you're on there, you can draw on that, and you don't have to worry about leaving marks on your actual screen because you have that protector on it as well. This is a cool little piece, of course, from me.
So if you guys need a screen protector to draw on your tablets, this is a great option, of course. This is for your 12.9 Pro style screens. It's going to work well for you. Now, maybe you guys want a nice little kickstand power bank, a 10,000 milliamp power bank. Well, ESR's got to do with that one too.
Kickstand from ESR.
Now, this is a magnetic device that's meant for, of course, your iPhones. I'm just saying it. Now, if you don't have an iPhone, get a magnetic ring and you can stick that to it as well. Now, it is a magnet wirelessly charging device that has 10,000 milliamps, which means you should be able to charge your iPhone 14s at least twice off of this. Now, with that being said, though, you have a kickstand. The kickstand means you can hold the phone up without a problem in different directions. It can do that, right? It's just one of those things. Now, it's not the world's fastest, but it's not also the slowest charger. I mean, you're wirelessly charging. You should get approximately 14 or more watts of charging capability through that. That means you're going to get a normal charge rate through wireless charging. And I kind of agree with that. It does have LED lighting on the bottom. That's going to show you guys the battery level. With that, of course, you will have to press a button to do that. Now, if you can't wirelessly charge it, yes, you technically could plug a cable into this and connect and charge off of the cable. It's just that simple and that easy. It's a nice little one right there, of course. If you guys need something like that, ESR. Now we're going to go over to the AnyLoop smartwatch up next.
James here. Instead, we're taking a look at the AnyLoop smartwatch for men or women. Now, this does have built-in GPS and activity tracker. Now, it does have an almost 2-inch screen. It's about 1.7 inches of a screen, and it is an AMOLED style screen. Now, this is the watch. It has a nice long rubberized or silicone band. On the bottom, it does, of course, has the heart rate tracker, and it also has the charging capability. Now, it does take this dual prong style magnetic connection to do it with the USB-A connection or USB-A style connection with this. Now, with it, it's going to be able to keep track of a lot of different things, and it will do actually 60 frames per second on the screen. It is a 368 by 4.
Guys, this is a cool smartwatch, simplified, and actually decently priced. If you want a little smartwatch or fitness tracker, right? It is an OLED screen, which is kind of cool. It does 3 atmospheres of waterproof, which means you can swim with this. It's got, of course, the fitness monitor, heart monitor, and everything else. It can tell time. It can actually play music through it. It can do built-in GPS to track your tracking. Now, with that, it can do your heart rate. I never trust these heart rate things, but it does do it. It does it pretty similarly well. It can also do scientific data to keep track of like your weight loss, your health, eating sleeps, your sleeping scores, and it does do 30 different sport modes. Now, you can change out the watch faces as well with the app when you have it connected up. It's just one of those products that's going to do quite decently well for you in times of need, right? So it's just a smartwatch that will help you out as you need when you need. Smartwatches have their places. Now, I really am looking at trying to get like the Apple Watch, like the newer one. I definitely need to start watching what I eat, because me watching my plate is not the type of watching what I eat that I need to be doing. Well, the Apple Watch will kind of help keep track of my heart rate and, you know, how many miles I'm walking and everything. So it's kind of a cool idea. Now with this though, guys, you can change out the faces. It's going to install the faces and do. Now, of course, you guys have a nice little piece of technology that's going to do swimmingly well and give you guys a nice little look, right? So you have different watch faces, different styles that you can do and switch around. Now, if you guys don't need a smartwatch, we can definitely show you guys the EXA open ear conduction headphones. You know, I'm going to be swapping out headphones at some point because my earbuds have had it.
Of course, the EXA opened ear air.
Now, this is, of course, the EXA S30s, guys. The EXA S30s are an open ear style. It's one of their more higher end range price points of a product. And I'm going to tell you, it's actually quite worth it. There's a $20 coupon. You have 70 hours of playtime with these. They are IPX5 water resistant. They also have Bluetooth 5.3 connectability with this. Now, they are, of course, 99.9% voice pure with the ENC noise canceling microphone that's built in. And it does well. It does have a hard shell case on top of that. Now, what I will tell you, though, is the battery life is actually 70 hours with the case. It's not 70 hours on just the actual piece. It's just one of those things. You have about 70 hours on the case, 16 hours of listening time with the earbuds, or 9 hours of talk time with that. Now, the IPX5 water resistant, and they only weigh 14.5 grams, so they're not super heavy with that. The microphone is actually quite surprisingly well done on these. Sound quality is actually decent as well, and you're going to hear right here when we switch over. Coming up, we do a microphone test, right?
Once you have it on there, you should be able to. Where range is going to be, of course, if you well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over so you guys can actually hear this microphone in action. Okay, now that I have it hooked up, everything you're hearing is actually coming from this headset, which is actually quite amazingly well done.
So, a very good headset right here from EXA. These are actually quite surprising. The S30s are very, very nicely done. And you can still hear everything going on around you, which is what I like. Now, with that being said, though, I want to show you guys the next set right here. These are the E900 Pros. This is the Cyberpunk version. They do have 3 different colorways. I have 2 of them. I have the Cyberpunk and the white version. Now, 50 millimeter drivers with these, right? 50 millimeter drivers on these are actually done perfectly perfect. Now, these are what I consider a 7.1 surround sound style. They actually do 7.1 very, very well. When you do that testing, it does it nicely. Now, 50 millimeter drivers is going to produce a good amount of sound with that 7.1 surround in it. Now, you don't need no drivers, you don't need no EQs and updates. It's just going to do it, right? Now, the microphone is detachable, can be removed, and of course popped off and on with that. It is a 3.5 millimeter connection or USB-A connection with this if you want. Now, the detachable noise canceling microphone does do well as well. The first of that video was from that microphone. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, guys, sound quality is phenomenal on this set for the price point. $55 headset that can sound this good, do the 7.1 like it does, and still have a microphone that produces good, but also has a really decent colorway and comfortability of wearing, is all good check marks in my book. EXA does phenomenal products. And I've only had, I think, one bad product from them in my lifespan, and I'm pretty sure that it was bad from shipping and not from the actual factory. And that's kind of cool to do that. And I will tell you, though, if you have a problem with your product, reach out to them. They will, of course, walk you through and help you out with that, which is even better. They stand behind their product. And you definitely need a company that does stand behind their product. Now, it does have a little bit of lighting. It's not the world's brightest lights, but hey, you don't need the world's brightest lights, right? So right there, the E900s, great little piece. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Star Engine S. This is a fully wired headset right here. Now, we have no sound yet again, so I don't know what's going on with Amazon. Videos are freezing. And all of the other jets. So, probably not going to be able to do this product. So, we're going to hop over that. I can talk about it. The XS Star Engines, guys, is a really cool headset also as well. I've actually had the original Star Engines, which was amazingly well done. The Star Engine S, of course, is a slimmer version. Still has 50mm drivers, 3.5mm connection, though. You do have to have a 3.5 connection. Does have, of course, that built-in microphone. Well, not built-in, it is detachable, but it does have, of course, the impeccable call clarity with their Exa Voice Pure omnidirectional mic. Now, of course, comfort all day, game with it, and have fun. It's where it stands out. It's a cool little piece. Now, next up is a cool little, almost like, they call it a retro gaming system. To me, it's just a gaming system for the kids, right? For the adults alike. It is, of course, rechargeable. The battery is actually replaceable. So if you guys want to, you can replace the battery on this. Now, it does have sound quality, does have a display, and it has a little switch that turns it on. I will slide that switch, and you guys will see the first fire up with that. Instantly comes on. Right there, of course, is your screen. When I click that, you're going to have multiple games. 218 retro-looking style games on a 3-inch screen. Now, they call it a mini arcade and a handheld. There are so many games that I cannot go through the list, but I can tell you guys that it even has Dinosaur Wars. It's got Crazy Mushroom Drop. It's almost got like a Tetris game. It's almost got what's called Fool Bird, or Angry Bird, I should say. It's one of them things. Now, it has some other cool games like Clear Map. It's got Compound Pictures. It's just a well done piece right here, right? Now, I can sit here and go through this kind of just popping down, showing you guys how many screens there are with this and how many games are on this. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Like, there are a lot of different games. Let's grab... Hey, there's a dragon game. You know what? Right there. Dragons. Look. That is fitting for our show. So you do have a dragon game. It's going to load up, of course. You're going to load into the game, and you're going to start flying. Now, literally, if I could do this, we're going to bounce around and start moving up and down. Of course, there's another dragon. We don't want to get hurt. We do have flames that we could shoot. And, of course, I'm doing this while staring at a screen, which is kind of cool. Let's see. So, cool little retro piece right there. You guys saw I was playing it backwards without staring at it. That was kind of hard. I will say, sometimes it's kind of cool, but hey, that's a nice little option. So, a lot of different stuff, 2 different languages, multi-games, and rechargeable, guys. There's actually a 20% clippable coupon on top of that as well. Really cool little retro-style mini arcade game. So, if you guys need something like that, definitely check that out. Very, very awesome. And, of course, USB to USB-C cable. We have the Fanatec X8 portable inflator. Not me. Let's see if we can get the video to play for you guys. Oh, it actually was me. And again, another video that's not really going to play. Let's see. Yeah. Hi guys, I'm not sure what's up with the Amazon and why videos aren't playing today. They are definitely sitting here buffering and not playing. Now I've checked, I'm actually doing a lot of stuff that's actually working, so the only thing I can think of is let's close pages out. Let's do this. Let's pull it back up. Let's see if I can get this to come over. Let's drop this out. Let's do this. See if I can get this to go over here. This, of course, all the extras, and then we'll get into it. Oh, now we got a screen. Let's fix that though. So you have your basketball or ball inflator, which is cool. They give you this. I love that they add that USB-C to USB mini cord. I feel like. Then you have your adapter, your Presta adapter, and then you have your inflator.
So that's all that is. And then we're going to grab the device itself. And as you guys can see, it is super small. Let's pull the plastic off the plastic side. Very small, very easy, elegant looking. Nice grips. It actually feels good to grip it. So let's pull the plastic off. Let's get the screen powered on so we can power this on. But first, before we power it on, let's take the inflator hose.
Well, first let's power it on
and screw it on. Of course, guys, you want to take this off.
We don't need this sound. Let's
because you just don't want to leave it on and worry about it breaking.
Now, anywhere from 0 to 150 psi, multi-mode function: motorcycle, car, bicycle, and ball. Now, yes, this is like, car mode is going to be like 26 psi to 50 psi. Bicycles are going to be like 30 to 145 psi. Motorcycles are going to be 26 to 43. And of course, basketballs are anywhere from 4 to 16. Now, it is, of course, rechargeable and can do multiple devices on hand. It does come with the inflators, does come with the charging cable, it does come with, of course, the built-in light. Also has the ball inflator and a carrying bag. Fantech has amazing products that, will work out as you need to. Just this is one of those ones that does nicely well for you. Now, with that being said, right, you just need a product that's going to do well with a nice little screen. Fantech has got you covered with that one. Now, we're going to show you guys the Ugreen R6. Now, if I would have known this was on, I would have just pulled it out because this is a cool.
You want a robot, but you just...
Now, the Ugreen R6 is definitely a little robot for you. Now, this little robot is just a charging station. It's literally a power brick to charge 65 watts of charging capability. Now, it is, of course, their GaN technology of charging capability with the multi-port connection. You have, of course, 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A port. Now, the USB-C ports are going to do, of course, if you use single port, 65 watts of charging. If you use multi-ports, it divides that power up between the products. And to have it divide up between the products is actually kind of cool. The screen does light up. Now, you may not see it on this video, it light up, and that's because I forgot to actually power it properly and I had it backwards. Didn't give it enough time to log out. Now, it does have 3 different faces. It has the charge face, it has just the power on face, and it has the fully charged face. I kind of like that the multi-face piece works out for it. To have that different looks while you're using it, it's kind of cool to give it. The legs, though, the legs come off to show you guys the plugs. The legs then, of course, like I was saying, are magnetic, so you can stick it to like your laptop case or your computer case or anything that is truly metal. If it's not a full-on metal, it's not going to stick properly, but it's got a cool little design, it's a cool little look. It's got its place in there for you, and I actually just love this little piece. It's phenomenally well looking. It's phenomenally beautifully set up. So Ugreen, guys, power cable, that's a good one. And a good price point. I'm not mad at that price point. Honestly, at that price point, you can't be mad at it because if you're mad at that, then there's definitely going to have some anger issues somewhere else, right? It's just one of those things. So cool little thing. I love that Ugreen. Ugreen's definitely got its place in the technology world, guys. I love it. Just love that one. Now, with that being said, we're going to move on to another cool product. This is going to be the Eufy X10 Pro Omni Robo Vac. And I believe the X10 was a Sheila video. So we're definitely going to set that up. Hopefully this plays properly. It is a Sheila video.
Pro Omni.
Now, the X10 Pro Omni is a cool little self-cleaning vacuum and mop. It has a charge base. The charge base is also where it self-empties itself and re-cleans itself, and of course refills itself for the mop. Now, it's got the dustbin that can be manually pulled out and emptied if you need to. That's up to you. It has HEPA filters built in, and of course the filters are in the actual RoboVac and the base itself. It has 2 large pads. Those pads are self-cleaning pads, but you can take them off and of course wash them yourself as well. It does come with a couple replacements, comes with the edging tools, comes with a wide open mouth that's going to allow you to suck up that debris. Now, the mouth and the roller comes off so you can actually clean it out, just in case you live with someone that sheds a lot. And yes, I don't mean just animals. I mean like significant others or children that shed uncontrollably bad. Now, yes, I say that because I live with one of those people. And hopefully she's not watching because I just got dog house. Now with it, of course, you got the debris bin that is, of course, you can take it off, go dump it into your track. You also have the other bag, which is your debris bag. So you got the water bin debris and you got the dog bag debris. And I kind of like that. You do have multi-months of usage on this, guys, with that. Now, probably about 3 weeks of cleaning in most houses. In those that have, of course, animals and pets, you're going to be sucking up a lot more dirt with this, of course. Now, right there, you guys see Sheila's got it running. It's going to start going over, and it's going to map out the house. With the app, you have what's called multi-zones, and you can also change the cleaning intensity. You can change from vacuum to mop, suction intensity, and, of course, water level as well. You can turn the mop off if you guys don't want it mopping with that. It does have an adjustment with the mop head where it'll lift up, of course, and move when you're mopping the hardwood floors to carpet. Because you don't really want it to, just pop on and, just mop our carpet. So that's one of those things. Guys need right there the X10 from Eufy. Now let's talk about
What's going on, guys?
this
Welcome
laser
back
level
to the
that
Dragon Blogger
needed.
Tech and Entertainment Review. I'm Nate, and today we're going to be taking a look at this
I'm Nate.
D12 Plus laser level. This has a high visibility laser level. These are great whenever you're trying to hang up pictures, maybe mount some wall mounts or anything along those lines. This is going to be great for that. Let's go ahead and jump over to my overhead cam, unbox it, and we'll see what this thing can do. This isn't really that big of a deal, but one of my favorite things that Fantic does is they keep the same branding on all of their products. They just let you know exactly hey, this is what you're working with. We're Fantic. This is our product, and I love that black and yellow color scheme. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get this open. And so right away, you just know that this is just going to be high quality. I mean, a case for a laser level is insane. You even got a really nice carrying handle with it too. And the moment of truth, look at this thing. This is crazy. Look at the presentation that we have for this laser level. Look at that. That's incredible. So before we get to the actual laser level itself, let's see what's up here. So we're going to have some measurement cards, it looks like. Maybe this is for your accuracy, something to just place along the wall or whatever it is that you're going to be using this laser level with. You're going to have an instruction manual that's going to come in multiple languages, and a 6-foot USB-C charging cable. So they really put some thought into this. You can see that this is a mount for the laser itself, but one of the nice things about this is it's magnetic, so if you're working with metal surfaces, you don't have to worry about not being able to mount this for the accurate laser leveling with the laser. And even the quality on this, even the quality on this thing is just this is sturdy. And then the moment of truth, look at this thing. It's got a tripod mount.
Me too, guys. I got one of these. Laser level, guys. Rechargeable battery. This one's actually got a nice large battery. You do need to pull it out and pull the plastic off to activate the device. Now, once it's on, it's got multi-beam style. It's leveling 3 times by 360, right? So you got 3 different sections that it's going to throw those beams out there. And it can do cross beams, or of course you can turn cross beams off and just do single beams. It will allow you to do that. Now you have what's called auto leveling mode, or you can lock it and level it yourself. That's on you. So you can actually adjust that. Now, of course, changing the levels and where the actual lights come out, do be careful because, let's be honest, they are laser levels. You have a magnetic mount that can stick to metal beams and guide your walls, or you guys can stick it to, of course, other devices with that. If you don't want to use it, use a tripod. Turn on that cross beam, adjust it, swivel it, and set it up in the direction you need. It's going to set you up properly so you can actually trace out where you guys want beams, or maybe you guys want to hang up a painting or anything in between. Duvo or Fantic right there, the D12, great little option. Now, Govee, right? Govee, Smart Electron.
Govee Life product. This is their electric kettle. First off, the design of it is very sleek. I love the black aesthetic. It matches some of the other black and silver decor that we have, some of the appliances and stuff, and it looks really nice. It has a couple of buttons here that I'll show you how they function, and it's just a very simple design. All you have to do is, put the kettle on here. I already got some water in there, as you can see. Close it, and then go ahead and hit the on button to turn it on. It'll show you the current temperature of the water. I accidentally turn it on for a little bit before
I
started recording. It's a little hot already, but
now, guys, this is a Govee smart kettle for tea and, of course, hot water to get you guys that nice percolation going, right? Now, it does have the mode. The mode's going to allow you to change to set it. It's also got, of course, your self-adjustment with that. Now, he had it set about 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, it's sitting at 130 with that. Now, you can change the mode to go even higher or lower. That's on you. It's got the auto mode. Now, it does, of course, and will work with the app, which is crazy because Govee stuff works with all the apps. It's a cool little kettle. It does have a filtration system inside. So if you guys need a nice electric kettle right there, Govee. That's all I'm going to say. Now, it's that time of the year where everybody's starting to have allergy issues. And I'm not joking. Allergies are flaring because the flowers are populating, the grass is blooming, of course, and everything's happening. Get yourself a Pure Oxygen P500i air purifier. Now, that is actually that big white unit back there that I am using right now. And it's sitting at about 14 particulates. I probably should clean out the filtration system
the
to do
Pure
that.
Oxygen P500i.
Now, the P500i is going to do a nice, large 1,650 square foot room. It does have an app. You can connect up to the app and run this and connect this. The app's going to allow you to set up a timer. It's also going to allow you to see when the filter needs cleaned. It's also going to see and give you notifications that your air quality is changed. It's also going to allow you to choose between 1 through 3 fan settings or, of course, auto mode with that. Now, you can lock, of course, the screen so the screen doesn't actually start, is not active for when kids are touching it. But, of course, they're kids. They can unlock it if they touch it enough. Let's just go there, right? It's just one of those things. Now, gonna go into this. This is a cool filter, but remember, guys, you do have to, of course, purchase filters every so often. You're gonna go through these filters. Yes, they're possibly cleanable, but most people will just replace them. That's the only downside to air purifiers, right? You have filters. You have to deal with filters. This is a good one. It's been doing very well for me. It definitely is fast reading, so it's kind of cool. Pure Oxygen, guys, right there. Now we can show you guys the Water Drop K19 osmosis system. Of course, no sound with this video, so we're not going to fight it. But this, of course, is going to go install out. Back to where we were just a minute ago, having issues installing it. We're going to move over here. We're just going to say, hey, that's what happens, right? It's just what happens. Now, we're going to pop up. We're going to do this again. We're going to attempt this. We're going to say, hey, come on, guys. Let's play a good video.
Of Water Drop products is fantastic. Some of their other filters are super easy to install, and this is,
and of course, now it's not capturing the screen
of their products. Now, this is the little interface that you're going to use after the initial setup of the product. You're going to have to flush out that filter for use, but once you get it flushed, you're basically good to go. The water has different temperature settings, one for room temperature, 113, 185, and 203 degrees Fahrenheit. It also has volume settings where you can change it to 8, 12, 16, or 20 ounces. And a dispenser button. So this is dispensing room temperature water, which I am super excited to drink. Now, sadly, it doesn't feature any cold settings, but that's okay because the water that you get, is going to be pure and it tastes absolutely amazing. This is a perfect product in my mind. This is the button that you use to change the temperature. As I mentioned, you have from room temperature up to 203 degrees Celsius. And you can also change the volume settings. Now, if you want to lock the settings in place, there is a lock button up there at the top that you simply hold for a couple of seconds and then you're good to go. Not only is this just a fantastic water filtration system, but it's got all sorts of interesting and
now, guys, water filtration, of course, UV light style, can actually turn your heat you can get slightly warm or lukewarm water. It's not a cooling system. It does have, of course, a bin in the back that holds water, but you can connect it up so you don't have to worry about that as well. So right there, Water Drop K19 osmosis cleaning system.
So here I have my...
Now this, of course, is the Master Mason Damascus steel kitchen knife. Now this, of course, is the Supreme, or it's just a great little system. Now Damascus is pretty much a multi-folded metal that's been hammered out to have what you need as you need. And that's kind of cool with this. Now, we're going to get into this because I love the Master Mason series and I love their knives. Their knives are really, really well done. Super sharp and excellent with this. At a good price point. Now, they does use, of course, the AUS 10 ultra sharp stainless steel with this, and they do sharpen it to a great point. Now, with that being said, of course, I believe it's like, I want to say it's almost like a 62 HRC Rockwell hardness on this one. It's probably going to be about anywhere from a 14 degree sharpness, which is decently well done with that. Now, the Damascus, of course, is 67 layers, so that's a good fold with a good pattern. Now, it does, of course, come with a sharpener if you need a sharpener. It comes with, of course, the carrying bag. Comes with a little cover as well on top of that. This is a perfect knife for most settings. Now, with it, of course, if this is not the variation or version you need, there are other ones as well. Now, it's the pattern. Look how sharp that pattern looks. That pattern, and I don't mean as in like knife sharpness. It's just a nice, sharp, detailed pattern throughout the blade. And I kind of like when they do a nice detailed pattern. Right here, you're going to see he's just going to chop up some chicken, which is, a good test. You can always do sharpness test with the water or whatever, but right there, chopping chicken, it's going to do it. It's not like it's raw chicken. It's cooked chicken. So great little piece, awesome little product right there from Master Mason. Now, we also have the Legend 3-ply 10-piece stainless steel set.
One thing that is kind of cool.
Don't need the sound of this now. 3-ply stainless steel from Legend is a great, great pan set. I have their copper core kit. Now, 10-piece pan set, that means you have multiple pans with lids. Now, of course, the lid it's going to get there. 3-ply. This is going to work in ovens up to about 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but will work on gas, glass, induction, electric oven, and campfire grills. Now, going to get into, of course, the pan sets because you do have multi-pan sets. You're going to have a 10-inch fry pan. You're going to have a 5-inch Dutch pan. You're going to have a 8-inch frying pan, a 1.5-quart saucepan, 3-quart saucepan, and a 3.5-quart saute pan. The saucepans and stock pans have lids. The fry pans do not. All of these pans have, of course, a measuring system inside, which is actually cool to have. Now, with it, it does, of course, have the 3 layers, which is your non-toxic surface, your aluminum core, and then your magnetic steel surfaces. Great pan set. Very strong, very durable. The handles are well done and will stand out for you with that. And that's actually just cool to know that you can actually do that and have that on hand and do what you need. Guys, definitely check it out. You won't be disappointed with this. One bit. I just love that you can have something like that and just do what you need. So great little pan set, awesome little piece. Now, yes, it's about $159, but worth every penny. I have not had a problem since I've got my set. Now, remember though, it is stainless steel. It is not a non-stick, so you do have to let it get warm. Then add oil. The oil is going to make that non-stick surface, and then you'll stick your food in there.
Today we have the Crystal 10-inch memory foam mattress. I went ahead and opened this up 2 days ago to give it a chance to fully puff up, and I've had a couple of nights on it, which is amazing so far. Thank you. So, a couple things is it has several different layers. This top layer is a very stretchy fabric to help minimize motion transfer between the two people, whoever's sleeping on it. Underneath that we have, there's going to be a comfort memory foam layer below this. Below that is a adjustable memory foam layer that helps. It's corrugated, it's wavy, it helps increase temperature, or not increase, but increase airflow. So this does not get very hot. Below that we've got a fire retardant level. Below that we're going to have a high density memory foam layer, and then there's going to be a layer of springs, which you can see right here, sandwiched between those two high density layer of memory foam. Each spring is individually wrapped to minimize motion transfer and decrease the squeakiness from the mattress. And it's surprisingly very comfortable.
So right there, great little piece. if you guys need mattress, can't go wrong with that. Or maybe you guys need one of these Rest Cloud cervical traction devices.
Neck and shoulder relaxer. It's a cervical traction device for TMJ pain relief and cervical spine alignment. It's really easy to use, and it can relieve neck pain in just 10 minutes. It can be used as an ordinary pillow all night long, and normally you'll need about 1 to 3 days to adapt to this pillow, but it's made of a dense and soft foam design that provides sturdy, lightweight, and a comfortable base. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and let my girlfriend use it and basically kind of show you how it looks and how it works, and I'll let her tell you how effective it is. So my girlfriend is laying on the ground and she has the neck pillow set up, and basically we followed the instructions. The cat's trying to get the instructions. Basically it shows you that you rest in a supine position. You place it behind your neck, which she does, and then it wants you to put your hands basically under some kind of...
You put your hands down there and you'll put a little pressure, which is going to help alleviate the pressure in your neck with the length down. It's a cool little piece. It's actually something I needed the other day, which is definitely what I wanted. But great little cervical neck piece right there, guys, from Rest Cloud. Definitely worth checking that one out. That one's not going to, that one's going to surprise you. Now, for those of you that need neck massages, the SKG foldable neck massager is actually a beautiful piece. Now, of course, right here, it's a James video. Now, with this, guys, SKG, this is kind of cool. It's a multi-style of massager, right? But it does it while it's around your neck. Now, it's got multi-heads, guys, with this, of course, and that's actually kind of cool. So, 9D electric shiatsu neck massager with relaxer, guys. This is perfect. $30 clip coupon on this one. Now, it's got 4 levels of vibration, 6 levels of pulse massaging, and heat built in. Now, the heating is going to have 4 levels of heating from 96 degrees up to 170 degrees with that. 3 seconds of fast heating on this. It's a really, really cool piece. Now, of course, it's going to penetrate approximately about 10 millimeters with the penetration of the heat and everything else with this. Now, of course, with that, you do have the multi-heads on top of this, guys, which is actually cool to be able to see. This is a really nice one. I actually like this one. So if you need a 9-tip massager that goes around your neck, this is actually worth it. It's rechargeable. It's about 2,400 milliamps. It's going to give you about 140 minutes of runtime off of this before you have to recharge it again, which isn't bad. It's actually not bad whatsoever to do that. And it's kind of cool that you can actually have that set up, do what you need, and get that massage. You're going to see me sit here, and I'm going to actually lean back in a minute and enjoy the massage. And I mean, honestly, I was enjoying that massage of this. This is one of those products that quite surprise you sometimes. And this one surprised me, and I had to make sure I had it on properly because, well, it goes in a certain angle. It is, of course, touch control, and you can hear it work and connect up. Yes, technically, you have Bluetooth connectability as well on this. I'm not getting into that one. But right there, guys, it sits right on the back of your neck. It gives you that massage as you want, which I can use right now. It's a great, great piece. I like this one. It's a good price point. It's not a bad price point. This is definitely within reach of a lot of people. And I mean, to have a $30 clip coupon brings it down even better. Fold it up, put it away. I would have loved a carrying bag for this one. Didn't have it. Just, you go with it, you move with it, you move on. Right there, SKG foldable massager. Definitely worth checking out. Now, if you guys want to do a full body sauna, well, we got the sauna blanket for you as well. Right?
This is the Life Pro sauna blanket.
Now, this, of course, is the Life Pro sauna blanket with arm opening. That means you guys can reach out for the remote or sit and text on the phone. Maybe you don't want your hands in it. Or maybe you need to reach for a drink without getting all the way out. It's got those holes. You don't want to use those holes? Leave them zipped up. Now, the multi-layer design is, of course, washable inside and out. You guys can wash this with rags, or you can use inserts. That's up to you. Now, of course, guys, it's going to be nice and large fitting, but it's going to be able to do like infrared heating. It does include 2 detox wraps. You guys can get more if you need. It's got, of course, it's going to improve, body stuff like weight loss, and of course detoxing and everything else. It's going to have like the multi-timer settings. It does come with multi-colors, so if you guys want to change color out, you guys can do that as well. Now, multi-heating levels as well with that, anywhere from 113 degrees up to 176 degrees. It's a cool little one right there, guys. Sit there, relax, and of course, look at Sheila just enjoying that sauna and making us all feel like we need one of these. And of course, reaching for her water and going back in. Everybody needs their sauna, of course, to get that skin looking good. Now we're going to move over to the ULG hair clippers.
We're taking a look at these very cool barber cutting shears.
Now these are, of course, cutting shears from ULG. These are a 6.5-inch version. You have 3.5 inches on the handle and, of course, 3 inches on the blade. Now they are very sharp, very, very sharp. They're going to do well for you. There's actually a 40% clippable coupon on this. Now, what you're seeing me is actually grabbing it, and what you're going to notice is, guys, that you can actually pull that blue ring out. The blue ring inside is, of course, a sizer. Pull that finger circle protection out, and you have a larger sizer. Now, it does have a muffler, so when you're clipping it, it doesn't go click, 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 click. It's got a rubber pad that stops that. Now, it's got a polishing process all the way around the surface. It's got strong stability, 6.5-inch full length, 2.5-inch, I think it's like 2.5-inch to 3-inch actual blade part, which is super sharp. Now, 100%, of course, stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about it rusting with that. 30-degree sharpening of the actual blade, so it's got a 30-degree side. And, of course, detachable rubber handle that protects your fingers. If you guys don't need that, pull it off. Great little clippers right here. So those are actual cool scissors if you guys need. And of course the video played back because we reached the end. Now with that, guys, we're going to show you guys the Bruno Mars shoes over here. Of course, I have Bruno Mars shoes that I've actually was just wearing outside. We're going to show you guys this like almost cloth fabric style dedicated to it. Now right here are, of course, the Bruno Mars shoes. Now, these Bruno Mars shoes, of course, are going to stop the video. We're going to be like, oh, we have to do this again. And that's just one of them things. So while we do that, we're going to talk, see how everybody's doing. We're going to say, hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Guys, doing good? Doing good? Huh? Let's see. What can I do here? Trying to do this without losing my login. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to try and pull this back up and show you guys the video again. May have lost my login. Good. I think we're good. Let's see.
And may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Bruno Mars Men's Air Ease 2 Mesh Oxford style.
Oh, of course you guys can't see it.
They're great for any kind of casual style, but you could also wear these to a pretty nice semi-formal outing because of how they are designed so well. I love the leather backs and like the brown accents that these shoes have, and the white base just adds another touch. The brown on the lip with the Bruno Mars logo also looks really clean. These shoes are just really awesome, and not only that, but they have a very nice breathable design. It's like a stretchy knit upper that allows your feet to move freely, so you can say goodbye to the stuffiness with these shoes. They have the effortless on and off. Like, these are really awesome because they have like the stretchy.
Now, guys, they do have the stretchy fabric. They are going to feel well. Now, they do have, of course, almost like a memory insert sole, and of course a great look. Now, they do come in multiple colors and of course sizes. Tie them up, put them up, pair them up with a pair of shorts, pair of dress pants, even regular pants. They're going to fit every occasion. They have that. They're comfortable. They're perfect. And they're, of course, cheap. I mean, that's actually pretty cheap. $29 for a pair of shoes that fit and look well. Bruno Mars right there, guys. The Mars Air Ease 2 Mesh Oxfords. Now, we're going to move over. We're going to show you guys the Humminbird wind chimes. Now, the Humminbird wind chimes are also another cool little piece, guys, right here. The Humminbird wind chimes actually stand out. Now, they stand out, look elegant, but they look really, really great at night. Now, it's a multi-piece. It is fully solar. It is, of course, rechargeable with that solar pattern. You do have, I believe it's like 6 different Humminbirds on this that go to different lengths. Now, they do make some wind chime style noises, but it's the lighting that actually looks cool with this. Now, yes, you do have to have it in an area that's going to get light to actually recharge that. But when it's at night, look how beautiful they actually look. Those things stand out quite well. I kind of love that they do that. It's just a nice little piece to add that to your yard, of course, your front porch, your back porch, to a tree, wherever you really want to set these guys. And of course, price isn't bad on that as well. It's a decently priced product that's going to do swimmingly well for everybody, about $24, right? You can't go wrong with that Hummingbird set right there. Just a beautiful colorway with this. Now we're going to move over into the EC Haga orthopedic dog beds. This is probably going to be a Justin video where the dogs are fighting over the bed and playing in the bed. Now right there, guys, you can see them sitting in there roughhousing and playing. Now this does come in multi-sizes and of course multiple variations with it. It actually comes in, I think, like 6 different sizes, about 12 different colors. So each dog can have their own color, each dog can have their own size. It's an orthopedic style. It does have, of course, waterproof cover. It is, of course, multi-layer design. It's got, first is going to be your soft flannel fleece. Second is going to be your TPU water liner. Then you're going to have your 3 woven liner, and then your gel-infused memory foam and egg crate lining insert. Then you're going to have your non-slip bottom piece. It's got a raised edge all the way around so they can actually relax around it or just use it as they need. EC Haga thought about it. They were like, yes, let's give them what they want. Now we're going to show you guys the slow feeder dog bowls. This is kind of cool too.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here with my buddy Obi, and we're going to be showing you guys a pet product. This is the rotating slow feeder bowl. So like Obi, we have him on a 1 meal a day, and so he doesn't graze, but he eats entirely too fast. He gobbles his bowl up really quick, and he doesn't really have like regurgitation issues or something. But I just want to make sure he's not eating too much, too fast, and end up getting sick. But he does love to run. He's tired right now. He just got through exercising outside.
But he's tired right now.
Ready to just lay down, and it's almost his dinner time. So I'm going to basically prep his food. He does a mix of wet and dry food, so I'm probably going to get it mixed up together in his regular bowl and kind of like sift it out and sort it out in the different like spin to find hidden treats and stuff, and get it all set up and kind of show you guys how he approaches eating it and how effective it is on slowing him down. So here I'm going to be doing the general unboxing. Basically, everything that it comes with is the main pan itself. It comes with 2 different bottoms that you can use, one blue, one yellow, that basically have a different style of like how the dog has to go eat the food. And then of course you have the little like cone in the middle that you can put the spinning portion on top. Now, if you didn't want to put the spinning portion on there, you absolutely don't have to. But it also comes with a suction cup to kind of hold it down in the spot, so you don't have to worry about them moving. It's a very strong, suction cup. As you can see right here, it's like pulling up my table and stuff. And so, yeah, you can basically...
That's actually nice and strong. I like that.
Get your dog's food made, and then it's good to go.
Now with this, guys, you mix up the food, then you're going to put the food in different positions throughout the actual thing. Now, do mix up the amount of food that you're feeding your dog. Now, of course, we don't want to overfeed our dog. And you see right there, he's actually getting the food a little bit wet to soak up a little moisture. So it actually isn't always completely dry, which is kind of good and smart. But, hey, I don't want water in my food. I'm just saying. Now, you're going to layer it down below. So you'll put some food down below and you'll set it in there. So they have to actually spin the top to get their food. Now, you're also going to, of course, layer it up top as well so they can work at multi-different positionings with this. Now, you don't have to put it on top. You can only just put it on the bottom. That's up to you. But if you put it on both, they're going to work at getting their food, of course, with that. Now, you can go a little less than what he's doing. That's up to you, how much food you choose to feed your dogs. A little less is, of course, always nice. But, of course, he wants to feed his dog and make sure his dog's happy. He does have a second dog, so maybe that's why he added extra in there. Right here, you're going to see Obi trying to spin it and get it. Of course, he's realizing, I got to work for this food. Well, them working for their food is actually keeping their brains nice and going, but it's going to do nice. It's a slow way of feeding them. That way, of course, they can't just scarf it or inhale it down like they normally would, which is a nice little option for you. So right there, guys, cool little dog feeder. Now we got the Leisure Dog Bitty.
Absolutely loves this new Leisure dog bed. It has these puffed out edges which makes it feel like he can kind of burrow. And as you can see, he's just in heaven. So soft, so plush, nice foam in the middle. He just really, really loves it. This is his new favorite bed for sure.
Now, this guy's multi-colors, multi-sizes, nice and fluffy, of course, removable insert as well. Just a cool little piece. In other colors if you guys need, or sizes. Nice, simple little product. But when they're done napping, you might need to give them a shower. So why not use this very cool Ropo dog grooming kit? Now, these, of course, are a silicone kit.
This Ropo dog
right here
brush. Now, what this is a 2-in-1 grooming brush that you could use to just work through the dog's fur dry, and it can pick up clumps of hair and help de-shed the dog. But in this case, I have very short-haired dogs with my Boston Terriers, so I'm using it more as a shampoo brush. So it's got these kind of firm rubber bristles that aren't too hard but aren't too soft, and it helps work in the shampoo in between the fur really well, work it up to a lather, and you can see the lines it leaves behind here as it works through the fur. So if you're looking for a brush that will help work the little shampoo in between the fur, deeper, closer to the skin, this works better than your fingers because the bristles are finer and it works it into their fur and lathers up the soap really good. You can see how good it lathers up the dog soap right here, the dog shampoo. So again, this is a 2-in-1 grooming brush for your dog by Ropo, and it's a good way to clean them and to work the shampoo into a lather into their fur.
So right there, cool little silicone piece right there. Of course, you've seen the doggo just loved that on hand. Now, we got one last product. This is going to be the Stonemaier games. This is Wirspawn. It's like a dragon game. Of course, you can see right here.
Today, I'm going to give you an overview
about
a
game
video
for this one.
Wyrmspan. This one is my recent favorite, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why. In this game, you're going to play the role of an amateur dracologist in the world of Wyrmspan, a place where dragons of all shapes, size, and colors roam the skies. The core of this game is the wingspan. 60 to 70% of wingspan. However, there are a lot of change. The first change are the cave cards. So in this game, you have to have the cave card first on your tableau before you lay the dragon on it. And the second change is the dragon guild. So every game, you will select one of the 4 guilds, and this is how you're gonna gain an instant benefit throughout the game. The maximum time you can earn this benefit is 4 times, but also during the game, every time you increase your guild, you can also gain 1 bonus printed on the space. Performing an action is also a bit different too. For instance, in this case, when you want to lay down a dragon, you need a cave card first in here. And then you will have to pay the cost as normal. Here you can see the cost of the Agoraphay dragon. And after paying the cost, you will lay the dragon card on the leftmost space of the lane that you want to place it down.
Actually looks kind of cool.
And if you have any effect, this is when you're going to activate that effect at the moment that you just finished playing your card. There are total 4 different effects. One is the effect that when you just play the card.
It's got dragon eggs and stuff. That's kind of cool.
And there are another 2 effects. One is the end game, and one is the effect when the explorer on top of it. The explore action is also another difference in this game. So basically you will start a game with 1 explorer at the base camp, and whenever you do an explore, depending on the time that you explore the cave in that round, you will use your explorer and you will start walking each step by step. Every time you walk onto the step that had an explorer icon, you will gain that effect. Sometimes you gain the dragon guild, so in this case I gain 1 guild and I move on 1 guild to gain an instant effect. But if there's no card, the card doesn't have the icon of explorer, I will skip that card and I will keep playing until I reach to the stop sign.
Like this.
That means that my explorer has to stop right there. During the game of Wyrmspan, you will build a sanctuary for dragons of all shapes and size. Your sanctuary will have 3 total caves: Crimson Cavern, Golden Grotto, and Amethyst Abyss. And over the course of the game, you will excavate additional space in your sanctuary and entice dragons to live there, chaining together powerful abilities and earning the favor of the.
So right there, guys, you got a great little dragon game. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a quite intriguing game right there. So very cool little options. Bunch of great products, guys, of course, that we showed you guys. A bunch of very good, decently priced products, too, of course, as well. Now, there's, of course, that eligible 40% clippable coupon right there for that product on hand that I see to claim a deal. It's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Now, great little options, guys. Bunch of cool products on the hand. That is actually the last I have to show you for today. Got through that kind of quick. I wasn't expecting that to be that quick as usual. But I want to thank you guys, of course, like always, and we will be back later. I believe, not sure if I think Blake might be on later. I'm not really sure on that. If not, I will be back tomorrow, like always. With that, guys, I want to thank you for being here, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Wow, it's Wednesday. Oh, it's crazy, guys. Later, everybody. Have a good one.